expectation of what a destination wedding was prior to this. Before coming on this trip, would you have said you would have been confident in knowing the destination wedding process overall? Did you learn enough on this trip about that process?
I would say we definitely learned quite a bit about destination weddings. We always knew that we wanted to bring our family and our friends and our loved ones close together and just had our own special weekend where we all go somewhere and really get to have that true wedding experience where we get to be with everyone we love. But we really never knew what all goes into a destination wedding, and this weekend really brought it all together for us and made it feel a lot more real and like something that we would want to pursue.
Destination wedding, it's an idea at first, right? And you see it on websites or on Instagram or whatever, and you're like, that's a great idea and like something we were really interested in. But after spending the weekend with you guys and the whole team, showed us like how much there is to offer. I can really like truly picture myself being here and doing this and going through with it and seeing my family and my friends here and having the best time.
Yeah. I mean, I know we saw a lot of other weddings happening while we were on this trip, and you saw those groups hanging out at the pool and that kind of stuff.
Right, or even
it
at the
gives you that sense of
bar.
like FOMO.
Yeah, right.
It's like, wait a second.
Everyone's just
We can
kicking
do
back,
this?
like,
Well, yeah, for sure. I know it does for me.
A personal favorite for me as well was just being at the pool and seeing the newly married couple hold up their big head of their dog.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so cute, and like they just seemed like they were having the best time, and that there would be no regrets if we head down the path to do a destination.
Yeah, I think
wedding.
seeing people experience it as well. I mean, obviously, we get to see the venues and all that kind of stuff, and that's what Preview Your I Do is designed for. But like seeing people experience a destination wedding as well kind of gives you a different take, right? Seeing the fun they're having. Would it being here in person help you understand that you wouldn't be able to understand online or through referrals or word of mouth from other people that have experienced it or brochures, that type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, you get to really see, feel, hear. You can really take it all in. And yeah, you can see pictures of venues through just pictures, but now you're here and you see it and you can really picture it, where the pictures would be, beautiful views of the ocean. And
like, actually walk down that aisle,
walking down the aisle,
see where guests are.
Seeing how happy your family and friends are for your special day and special moment.
I feel like another thing that really stood out to me is just like the wedding team, especially at El Dorado Royale. They went above and beyond for everyone, and just knowing that you're not going to be a bride planning this alone and you're going to have a whole team behind you really puts you at ease, because I can't imagine going to a different country and wanting to have my perfect day, but knowing that I'm doing this all alone. So that really stood out to me as well, is just having such a fantastic team that's willing to make anything happen at any venue and really just make it your own wedding.
I think a lot of it comes down to relationships.
Exactly.
Right? And so meeting the people firsthand, and now it's like, okay, now hey Perla, hey Shelly, you know them.
Exactly.
So that changes everything. So
they're all the sweetest people. They're so nice and kind, and you can really just see the passion, how much passion they have for their work and job, and how happy they are to create moments, these special moments for these people, like us.
Has this trip helped you narrow down what's most important for your wedding? And if so, what is it?
When I was asking you, I was really interested about this whole industry, and I think I remember asking you, you've seen a bunch of weddings, and what stands out to you the most? And you're like, it's the people and your family and friends. If they love you, they'll be here for you for your wedding, and you're gonna have a good time no matter where you're at the end of the day. It's really cool to see what the options are and what you can do to just make that even better.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that. I feel like just the special thing about a destination wedding is that your friends and family that truly want to be there and support you are going to make their way out here. And just seeing like other brides and grooms with like their most loved and cherished people by their side for a whole weekend, not just one night, was such a magical thing. And then also just the atmosphere here as well. Like you can really feel romance and love in the air, and I feel like that's an amazing thing too. On your perfect day, you really want to feel that amazing energy where you were so happy to be in this environment and getting married to the love of your life.
Biggest surprise or just favorite part of this trip has been for you guys?
That's another hard one. I'm like, every day, I love this. The shaman blessing, that was magical.
Every day was
But-
great, but I'm still riding the high from seeing the two turtles actually today.
Yeah, exactly. I would say the catamaran was probably my favorite thing, and the fact that that's literally included in all of these resorts here is like, I've never seen anything like that before. The boat crew was awesome. We went out with some of our friends that we met on the trip this weekend, and it was magical seeing the turtles and the octopus today and just getting to spend time with everyone.
And the big thing we kept saying to each other this whole weekend, we're having a great time with you guys, but we're like, man, our family and friends would eat this up. They would have the best time and love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and being here, you get to finally narrow that down. By you guys experiencing it first, it makes it like you go back and then you're like super excited to have your family experience it. Like,
Yes.
you know,
Exactly.
we toured venues. We had the wedding tasting side of things. We had the table setups. We had the presentations, all that kind of stuff. And what part do you think you learned the most on the wedding side? What part of the trip?
I think we learned the most about the food. At every event this weekend, they brought out like different mocktails for us to try, different cocktails, hors d'oeuvres. We even got to sample appetizers, entrees, and really kind of hone in on what we would want our wedding menu to look like. And then also just knowing that there's so many options on drinks for people that don't drink alcohol as well really stood out to me. There was some really good food options, I thought, as well.
With weddings, the big thing for me is like, is the food good? Being here to sit down and to try all the options that they have to offer, and the options are endless. You can really customize your wedding to how you want it to the fullest extent, and this team will make it happen, which is also the magical part.
What did you guys expect this trip to be prior to it? And what did it actually turn out to be in your own words?
Well, honestly, when I first signed up for this, I was really excited to come be here and experience the resort and get my brain turned on for wedding planning. But I kind of thought it would be like a lot of like presentations where you're just kind of sitting through and don't feel super engaged, and like they wouldn't make it like as fun as and interactive as they did. But from night one, they started off with like a icebreaker that got all of us to really bond with each other and get to know the couples in the group. And then every experience was super interactive. From touring the wedding venues, they took us around, showed us everything firsthand, answered literally every question we had, and then getting to enjoy the food firsthand. And yes, there is like some moments where they're talking and informing you about everything, but it's not in a manner where they're speaking at you. It's in a manner where they truly want you to know everything about what they have to offer, but they also want to hear and address all of your concerns as well and keep things fun.
It's not a sales pitch. How can we help make your vision reality?
Exactly.
You know, that's the idea. So I love hearing that answer.
Also, the
Absolutely.
service and hospitality here is just like an 11 out of 10.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah,
just been
absolutely.
so great and so kind to us, and I feel really welcomed here, and I would love for my family to have this experience and experience our destination wedding.
It feels like
Such a
home.
great time.
It really
Yeah.
does. They make you feel like you're part of the family here.
Seeing the owner of the resort come just do the tour with us and seeing how she runs it, seeing all of her staff like say
Go out of
hi
their
to
way
her,
to come talk to her.
seeing how much
yeah.
like you can tell how loved she is, and you can tell that she puts that love back into her employees and this beautiful place.
There's a difference in a corporate-owned property and a family-owned property, and I think you can really see that.
Oh, really special.
I felt VIP today for sure. Yeah.
like some White Lotus treatment, honestly.
Yeah. How did this trip change the way you see the whole destination wedding process? Does it make it feel achievable? Like, was it intimidating beforehand?
It's an idea at first, and that can be very daunting, and just all the things that come into it. But definitely after this weekend, it's without a doubt some like opportunity that we're gonna do. I can't even see it any other way.
Yeah.
Like I don't think our wedding would be as magical or as fun if we did it back at our hometowns. Knowing that like my truly loved ones will be here to have that moment with me, I think that's just priceless.
If you guys knew somebody else that's considering, just engaged and considering a destination wedding, how would you explain what Preview Your I Do is to them? What would you tell them about it?
I would definitely tell our friends like that they should take any opportunity they can to go and see the resort and kind of get to know everything about it and the planning before just going right into it, because I feel like this is a great opportunity to just really get the experience and really make it feel real, and then also have people and a support system that can kind of walk you through it as well.
The uncertainty can be like really daunting or really anxiety prone. After this weekend, I know without a doubt, like if we do have our wedding here, it's gonna be a great time. It'll be an amazing time.
It gives you clarity.
And exactly, and especially with the staff and team that are just so willing to help you. Like they treat you like their own. It was truly so nice and magical.